Let us now start generating our tokens. For that, we will be using JWT. JWT stands for JSON Web Token, and using this, we can securely transfer our information between client and server. Okay, let me give you a simple example. If you're going to shopping mall and if you're having bag, what they will do, they will just take a bag and in return, they will be giving you one token. This token you can take with you, and after visiting the mall, when you come to take your bag, you have to give this token so that they can validate this token number and accordingly they will be giving your bag. Same process we are going to apply here. As soon as user registered with valid credential, what server will be doing? Server will be generating one token and that token will be given to client. Okay, client is nothing but us, and this client will be storing that token inside cookies or inside local storage. Based on the user requirement, we can store that token in cookies or local storage. And later on, if the user is requesting for some pages, whatever token we are having, that token we will be sending to server, and accordingly server is going to validate the information and it will be giving access to user which page they have access, which page they are not having access. So using this JSON web token, we can easily perform authentication and authorization by exchanging our information. So for generating that unique tokens, we are going to use this JSON web token. I will open editor. Here inside this terminal, I'm just going to run npm I JSON web token. We have to install this package. I will hit enter. Package is installed. I will come on top and above this, I'm just going to import that package. I will write JWT from JSON web token. Now here on this user schema, we are going to add custom method. I will come below. Here before exporting, I will be writing user schema dot methods. We are going to access these methods. Using this, we can easily create custom methods in our schema. Here I will write dot. What method I have to create? I will be creating get JWT token. For this, I'm just going to assign this function, and inside this, what I will do, I'm just going to return signed JWT token. For that, we will write return. Then here I will write JWT.sign. I will access this sign method. So using this, we are just creating signed JWT token. Inside this, we will be passing three arguments. First is the payload. Here I will be passing ID, and whenever user is getting registered, we will have ID property generated. We are going to access that ID. So here I will write this dot underscore ID. Let me open Postman. Now you can see when user is registered, we will have this ID, so that we are passing as payload. Okay, what this payload will be containing? It will contain data which has to be encoded in JSON web token. So here we are using ID, and this is nothing but current user documents ID. And second, we have to pass secret key. For that, I will open config file. Here I will be creating one variable. I will write JWT secret key. For this, you can assign any value. Okay, you can assign any value, and this will be JWT secret key. Using this key, we are going to verify the details. So here I will write my secret key. Okay, you can give any data here. Save this. Now I'm just going to access, and I will be passing that secret key as second argument. So here I will write process.env. I will come here, copy this variable, and here I'm just going to paste. So in this way, I'm just going to pass this JWT secret key. And this secret key is required to sign this JWT token. Without this secret key, we cannot verify our token. So this is very important. And third argument, we have to pass options. Separate by comma. For options, I will be passing object. Inside this, I will tell when my token has to be expired. So inside this, we will be using this expires in property. Again, I will come to this config.env. Below this, I will be creating JWT expire. And for this, I will assign the value as 3 days. Okay. After generating the token, after 3 days, I just want to expire this token. Copy this. Come here. I'm just going to access that. For that, I will write process.env and then I will be pasting this variable. So using this, what we are doing, we are just generating signed JSON web token. So in this way, we are returning the value and we are just getting the token where we have passed ID payload, then we have passed the secret key, and then inside options, we are telling what time our token has to be expired. I will save this. Now I'm just going to open user controller.js. Inside this, we have written the function to register user. I will just come down here. I'm just going to create the variable. I will give the variable name as token. Okay, this is the user we have created. I will copy this user and on this user, I'm just going to access this method and this method will be available on all the schema because using these methods, we have created this custom method. So here directly on this user, I can access this method. I will come, I will copy and here I will be pasting. Now to use this method, definitely I do not have to import. Why? Because we have already imported our user model. You can see we have already imported user model. So from there itself, we are accessing this method. Okay, simply call the method in this way. Now here, inside this response, I will also pass this token. Save, come here, inside this body, I will remove this. Here I will be giving Ramesh. I will remove this email ID. I will write ramesh@gmail.com. Password, let it be same. I will click on send. Okay, successfully I am getting the response. Success is through complete user detail and below this you can see successfully I am able to create this token. So using this signed JWT token, we are able to create the token. Later, what we will do, this entire token, we are just going to store inside our cookie. Now, if I open my database, I will refresh this. You can see I am having this Ramesh document, but inside the database, we are not going to store any token. Only as a response, we are sending that token.